Hi, I got a new camera and a new lens, but the lens is a little narrow. So the next two 20-minute adventures, including this one, is gonna be uncomfortably close up, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. All right, let's get into it. Hello, brothers and sisters. I am Gulakara, and welcome to another 20-minute adventure. Today we're checking out Something Bad is on the Moon. Let's read that synopsis, shall we? The Apollo 17 mission was the last publicly disclosed mission to the moon. Since then, numerous missions have been launched in absolute secrecy. Something very bad happened on Apollo 17, and we recorded it. Sounds pretty cool, huh? I think it sounds pretty cool. So now, let us continue with the world's most close-up 20-minute adventure. Start recording. Ooh, this is how it opens? Oh, right, because it's a recording. Right. December 19, 1972 marked the date of the last publicly disclosed moon landing. Since then, 8 classified lunar missions were authorized in absolute secrecy. Alright. I found the video recording which investigated those classified missions. Cool. Something is on the moon. That actually gives me chills on its own, you know? And somehow, when I saw this footage last week, I think it noticed me.
Fatality.
Recorded December 20th, 1972, the final public lunar mission, Lieutenant Marcus Rentz Helmkamp
Tranquility
footage.
Base, this is Houston. You are go for EVA. Please confirm status of your suit systems and PLSS before proceeding to the equipment site.
Okay.
Over. Roger that, Houston. This is Tranquility. Suit systems are green across the board. PLSS is operating within nominal parameters. Preparing to egress the LM. Over. Copy Tranquility. Take your first steps carefully. The radar receiver at Radar Site November has recently failed. Its last telemetry sweep before your EVA noted a transient signal 1,500 miles southwest of your position. Likely a sensor echo. Proceed with manual receiver reset. Over. Understood, Houston.
Oh.
It's eerie out here. Reminds me of my last walk on the lunar surface. The solitude. The silence. You know,
I wonder what it would.
human brain craves faces. And this solitude makes me see them in the hills. Moving towards the waypoint now. Over.
750 meters.
Copy Tranquility.
It's a long way away.
It's funny, Apollo 11 was the only mission where no one said they saw faces in the rocks. Must be odd to think about anything else when you're the first people to ever touch the moon, I suppose.
It's
Ever
about
since then, someone on every lunar mission has mentioned it. Over.
really.
Copy. Houston. I'll make sure to inform you if any little green men pop out of the ground and eat me. Until then, though, I'm en route to the radio installation. Over and out.
This guy's funny. Yeah. Real funny guy. What is that? It's definitely something there. Like a tall thing. Doesn't move together with the rest of the rocks on the moon. Or the stars, I mean. Something bad is on the moon. This is very simple. Like a simplistic game. Very simplistic game, yeah. And you think this dish is good enough for Master Chef. It's kind of scaring me on its own, you know? Like just the idea. This game should be about 20 minutes. So this will be a very short 20-minute adventure. I'm really having a hard time getting up these rocks. Jumping seems to help though. Like a bunny.
Tranquility, be advised, another lunar radar installation, 2,300 miles east, reported a brief unidentified object crossing the lunar horizon, then went dark. Similar profile to your anomaly.
Oh, that.
It's puzzling, but proceed as planned.
Wait.
Over. Copy. When I reach the radar, I'll make an assessment of the receiver's functionality. Tell me, though, what is believed to be the source of the radar signatures? Over. Copy Tranquility. Current theory is high-velocity micrometeoroids, or
the hell?
possibly debris. Anomalous, but not unprecedented. Maintain focus on your objective. Over.
All right.
Roger that, Houston.
You betcha.
I have to admit that this situation has put me a bit on edge. I think I've been seeing things that aren't really there. Maybe just reflections off my visor. I just keep staring at the hills. Over.
I do that too.
Tranquility. We are confident that the mission state is nominal. Stay calm and focus on fixing the receiver. You'll get some rest soon. Update us when you reach the radar site. Over and out.
It specified something bad on the moon. I don't see anything, I think. Yeah, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies, gotta be real. I'm really kind of freaking out over this. I don't know what more to say. I haven't seen anything to myself.
I've made it to the radar site. Over. Roger. Tranquility. We need you to assess the condition of the receiver and run a system reboot. After the reboot completes, stand by, as we will need to ensure that the reboot fixes the system. But be advised, over the last few minutes, almost all lunar installations have experienced significant technical problems. The cause is currently unknown. Over.
So will I be able to contact you?
Understood, Houston.
Houston.
Something about this situation just isn't right. The receiver looks perfectly fine to me. No damage at all. All diagnostics are green, but the receiver is failing to detect any return signatures. I'll reboot the system now. Over. Roger, Tranquility. Update us if the situation changes. Over.
Oh, there we go. I haven't seen anything. True scan.
Radar is operational. Tranquility, well done. I'm seeing the scans on my screen right now. It looks
Cool.
good. Tranquility. I'm picking up a small object traveling in your direction right now. It's moving fast, very fast. I cannot get a read on the exact speed. Patching into your HUD now. It's 2,250 miles away. Please return to the capsule.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Tranquility. 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 We need you to stay where you are. Please do not move. You are safe here. You are safe. You are safe here. We need you to stay where you are. Please do not move. You are safe here.
I don't trust you.
Tranquility, the command module has begun its journey back to Earth. Please, hurry! Stay where you are, stay calm, and we will recover you shortly.
No. Oh! What is happening? Oh my god, dude, I cannot do that. Hundred meters. Ah! No! What is that? My game just closed. Oh. Okay. Hi, I'm back at my old camera just for a little short bit while I talk to you about why I love this game so much and maybe give some constructive criticism to it. I recorded that video kind of in a rush, so I didn't really have time to talk about what I loved and what I didn't like so much and yada yada yada, so I'll take this time to do it now. I really love the idea that something bad is on the moon has. The title insinuates, obviously, that something terrible is on the moon, but bad is such a simple and almost childish term to use to describe that, which really gets my mind rolling and creates ideas in my head. Even the picture aside that they show on the game's main page on itch.io, my brain starts creating and imagining what this could possibly be. And the game itself pulls no punches with this. It doesn't show you anything really. It doesn't tell you anything. It's just something is on the moon, and I think it noticed me. Just that alone gives me chills to say, and it did so as well when I played the game. The game, for the most part, doesn't really do much, but I think that kind of adds to it. You're in this isolated space, you know, and you only have one person to talk to, and it's kind of cold transactional stuff with Houston. And then talking about, you know, previous missions where astronauts said they saw faces in the rocks really adds to this paranoia you have, this growing paranoia of, well, I know something is on the moon, but where is it? I can't see it. Now, I did actually, after playing it, watch a Markiplier video on it, and apparently if you zoom in on the rocks on the horizon, you can actually see faces in the rocks. I didn't know that, so I missed that, along with one other thing. But if you want to see that, you gotta play the game yourself. Support the creator. But even with missing stuff like that, it still gets you really paranoid and scared. And when the thing is actually after you and it cuts out and, you know, it takes over the radio and tries to trick you, and you see that marker on the bottom of your screen that tells you how many miles away it is, that is so effective at getting you really scared, because you know it's fast and it's approaching, and you kind of have a timer, and you probably know you can't make it, but you try anyway. And the music, like the old-timey music, really adds to this, the creepiness. Just remembering it creeps me out so bad. And on top of all that, it's just a really good idea. It's an interesting concept. It's so simple, but so interesting, and I love it a lot. Now on to the criticisms, which I don't have a lot of. Again, it is a very simple game. It's not, major, and it's only one person that made it. So when I say these criticisms, take them with a grain of salt, in the way that, like, I get why it was the way it is, and I understand, but if I were to change some things, what would I change? First of all, the jump scare at the end. It was an effective jump scare, don't get me wrong, but it kind of muddies the entire experience, kind of, because there's all this build up, and then it's just a simple jump scare with a very used jump scare sound, and it jumps all over the screen and screams at you, and it's like, okay, wait, so that's what this thing does? It does nothing else? Again, this isn't the game, this is a story. I get why the jump scare was made. It's because it's one guy, and it does what it's supposed to. It scares you. It's creepy, it's short, it's sweet, and it does that very well. But if I were to stretch it a little bit, I would make it so the astronaut maybe hallucinates something that makes him take his helmet off himself. Maybe it's just talking about this, I actually like look around my room, even though it's on the moon. Maybe it's like his family that asks him, like, take off your helmet, you're home. Or maybe it's something that scares him, where he's like needs to save someone and he has a helmet on so he can't see it, right? So he takes it off, right? But just something that makes him take his own helmet off, And that is if we take the route of the thing approaching you. If I were to make it entirely, I would just amp up the paranoia, try to make the player as paranoid as possible, and then give them the option to end it, and give the player the option to take off their helmet, because that is a very interesting way to do it, because then it's like the thing kills you, but it makes you kill yourself, but it's because you're paranoid. And as a player, when you get scared, you're like, oh god, I just want to end it. And then you also have like the opportunity to make multiple endings. You get out of there and you survive, or you cannot take it. And I think that would be really interesting. I don't know how you'd execute that. I'm not a game developer, but yeah. But with that critique aside, overall, I think it's a really good game. It's short and sweet. It does what it's supposed to, and it does it fairly well. So if you want to check that game out, I highly encourage you to do so and donate to the author. It is free otherwise, but I highly encourage you to donate to the creator, to the artist, because this deserves that dollar. Anyway, on to the next game. Yes, there's a next game. Goodbye. Cool, well, I guess we're kind of doing a 2-in-1, because that first game was only 10 minutes long, and so is this one apparently, on average. So this is game number 2 today in this 20-minute adventure. This game is called Security Booth. Let's read the synopsis. Zala. Based in 1996, you were working for a company known as Nova Nexus. Your job role is to make sure that only the right authorized personnel are getting into the facility. The game has a total of 2 endings. Very interesting. It does play as a PlayStation 1 game, Like I have to move around here and select. Well, all right, let's get into this close-up 20-minute adventure part 2 in 1. Wow, it's really close up, huh? Like this is as far out as my, like I have a long arm, okay? And this, like right here is like 20 centimeters from the camera. Like that's crazy that it's this up close. I have to wait till another one gets here. All right, let's play Security Booth. Ooh. Whoa, this is like a real old school game. Everything is jittery and stuff. Job rules. Job rules. Make sure to talk to the person in the car. They must work here. Check person's license plate on front of their car. If the person's license plate is on the employee register, let them in. If they are not on the register, you must tell them to leave. Only open the gate to employees. Keep gate closed until you've checked the person's personal ID plate. Cool. No one's on the line. Whoops. Employee registered. I can just check this later, whatever it is. I can just check that later. Oh. Well, now we're having good things to come, I think. Mind letting me in? Not yet, buddy. G1269R. G1269R. G12. G12 ain't on there, buddy. That ain't on there. No, I'm not letting you come in. Yeah, get the hell out of here, dude. You ain't working here. You liar. You're a big old liar. Why do people want to get into the facility if they don't work here? People trying to be like, I have a job. I told my mom I have a job, please. I'm begging you. So far, I like the aesthetic of this game. It is very retro. I never played a game that looked like this. I am after that era. What's up, bro? Quiet night. Bet that's nice. Today just feels like it's going to be hell. Let me in. I'm gonna check you real quick. Leo N3I. Leo N3I. All right, Leo. Leo. No, you're. Oh no, there are multiple pages. Well, N3I is there. You are there indeed. All right. Well, the other guy might have worked here if I cared to check more than one page. Alas, I didn't. Cool. Nice. Here comes another one. Oh, it's a big family car. All right, family car. Let's see here. What's up, dude? Almost pulled a sick day, but today is just too important to miss. Let me know when I can go in. The other guy said that today's gonna be hell. Good boy. Bro, you think you can trick me with good boy, dude? Hell no. George Phillips. Good boy. Oh my, you're actually... Good boy is actually... You gonna let me in? Yeah, I'll let you in. I'll let you in, good boy. Have a good day at work, George. Oh well, George wasn't a liar. I knew, dude, I knew that would be too inconspicuous to do. Devs are funny people. Night shift again? I hear that. I doubt tonight will drag on too much. Not for me, at least. Can I go in? XT2M28. XT2M28, Mario Vilches. MT2X28. XT2M28. Right. XT2M28, yeah. All right, good. You have a good day at work, Mario. Yahoo. Is that racist?
Error code 0 5 0 4 7 7
050477.
0.
Did I let someone in I wasn't supposed to? I think I let everyone in as I was supposed to. Rather be at home playing games, but I got called in for an emergency. Could you let me in? An emergency, you say? At Nova Nexus. You are AU8 7U1. AU8 7U1. AU8 7UI. 7UI. Ellen Brown. Go and play games? Okay, then. Women can't play video games. It's not in their biology. I don't know where I just get really red-pilled. Why am I getting so teary-eyed? The hell? So far, I think I messed up on the first guy, but so far, everyone who's supposed to come in has come. Just a guy there. Another late night? Yeah, same. Mind letting me in? Let me see here. FA5A48. FA5A48. You're on the first page. You have a good day now. What the hell do you want? Some kind of creepy figure in the distance. Are you the first guy? I don't remember the color of your car. Could be the first guy coming back for the revenge. Or just some guy trying to freak me out. A lot of people try to do that. But it won't work. Alright, maybe it'll work a little. No comment. Alright, I'm getting a little crazy at the night shift. Just a little crazy. Look straight ahead. What the fuck?
System failure. System failure. System failure. System failure.
What happened? I let everyone in correctly, didn't I? It's the blue car. This is Nova Nexus HQ, right? Today's my first day in. Got a little lost and running late. Mind letting me in? DE4 T93. DE4. I must tell him to leave. I'm not letting you come in. Yeah. Screw off, dude. Get the hell out of here. Lying bastard. Whoa. What's that noise? Whoa. Dude, I'm just the security guard. Come on. What is that noise? Whoa. Whoa. What? Yeah, I'm not going outside. Okay, well, I have to now. As long as there's another person, I should be fine. Help me, RE8031. I'm pretty sure you are not on the register. Whoa!
Emergency. Emergency. Lockdown system activated. Security weapons activated. Oxygen levels reducing. Your families will be informed of your death. Emergency. Emergency.
Oh, there's something that broke out of the facility? Were they holding something? Dog. The car's exiting. Nope. You're not going anywhere, buddy. Mm-mm. What's this? The director is still running tests. I'm going to shoot him if this goes any longer. What the hell? If the director keeps running his goddamn tests, we will never get to open classified, and classified. It could only take a short amount of time to complete. Finally, the experiment has been improved. I'm so excited. I feel that classified will really change this company and the world for the better. Right. Except when it's a rush. We're so close to finishing the experiment. We had a few accidents. Someone called and Tasha died last week, but it's all worth it in my opinion. You were JHOE44. JHOE44. Ina Claus. Do I open it? Make sure to talk to the person in the car. It must work. Can I talk to them? I cannot. I seem to have no other choice. Their license plate is on the register. I cannot talk to the person in the car. Person's license plate on front of their car. Only open the gate to employees. How could I possibly get out of this? Can I just leave? I cannot. So I guess this is gonna be ending 1, right? She desperately wants to escape. a game by Kyle Horwood. Special thanks to Natasha Singh and Andreas Stavros. Oh my god, these were actually names. What the hell was that ending, dude? A car dropped on the other car? Dude, gnarly stuff, dude. That was cool as hell. Okay, so apparently to get the second ending, I need to let the ghost car in. So I'll get right back to you when that happens. I need to look there, not there. Sorry. I'm still getting used to all this. All right, I'll get back to you. That's the ghost car. So what if I also let you in? Like, will you drive in or will you hold still until I...
Emergency. Emergency. Lockdown system activated. Security weapons activated. Oxygen levels reducing. Your families will be...
Right, okay. So it clearly did something. Oh, never mind. What the hell? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa. That's ending too. Cool. So that was security booth. Both endings of the demo, I guess, on itch.io. Well, that was security booth and something bad is on the moon. The first ever and last close-up 20-minute adventure, and the first ever 2-in-1 20-minute adventure, because Something Bad is on the Moon was way shorter than I thought it would be. And yes, in the beginning I did say there were going to be 2 close-up videos, but I just found out how to return the product, and I might already be able to do that. So this will probably be the only video where I am this up close. A fun little gag, but quickly got old. I hope you agree with that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the video, then it might be an indication that you like this content, and in that case, I absolutely think you should like and subscribe and hit that bell so you know the moment I upload another video. And if you would like for me to play the full security booth, yes, this was just a demo. Apparently the actual one has like 7 endings and is way longer. Then please let me know in the comments, and I will absolutely do that. Or alternatively, if there's another game you would like me to play, then please join my Discord, where we have a game suggestions tab where you can suggest any game you want. Doesn't have to be horror, but that is kind of what my channel is about. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one, where I will be a little further away and not so up in your face. But until that video arrives, I hope you have a wonderful day, night, or evening, and I will see you, hopefully, in the next one. Goodbye. Oh man, I'm so up close. Good lord. Crazy.